How to fight diabetes. Diabetes will likely be such as a dark cloud hanging over your mind until you take some steps to deal with it. Well, this article has some good information as to how to fight diabetes. Steps. 1. Have lower glycemic index numbers. They are the most useful for anyone with diabetes. 2. Eat almonds. Almonds are perfect for handling those hunger urges, and so they won't upset any diabetic levels by any means. Unsalted almonds, especially raw ones, are filled with nutrients that are extremely healthy to ingest. Keep a container or bowl with the couch so you can grab some to get a handy snack whenever you want it. 3. Try the numerous high-protein choices to meat, including lean meats, tofu, and vegan options like tofu. Attempt to mix it to help keep your mouth interested. 4. Read food labels, since many things with the grocery store have this item. In other countries, this item is defined as glucose, fructose. 5. Try lowering your probability of developing diabetes by converting to a high-fiber diet. Research has revealed that folks who eat more whole grain foods use a reduced risk of getting diabetes. 6. Change to an internet pharmacy, as this can save you a lot of savings on prescriptions. It is possible to usually put in place a consistent delivery schedule, which means you never run out of the diabetes supplies you require. 7. Try using a jungle gym to do chin, UPS, or use canned goods and bags of heavy things for weightlifting. 8. Monitor your food intake closely, since different foods affect your blood glucose differently. Should you be proactive with the meals, it is much easier to manage your glucose and live a healthy life with diabetes. 9. Eat smaller meals more often, as an alternative to 3 substantial ones. Eating often can also help you prevent the desire to binge, when you are likely to feel more satisfied. Also, avoid as much sweet food as possible, as they can trigger diabetes because of their high glucose rate. 10. Don't smoke. Smoking is especially hazardous for your health for those who have diabetes. It's also particularly harmful for the diabetic, mainly because it has the ability to raise blood sugar dangerously high. 11. Use the fast-acting insulin up to 15 minutes before eating, unless otherwise directed by the physician. Fast-acting insulin is extremely effective at keeping blood glucose steady, but they ought to be properly dosed for that individual. 12. Keep in mind why it is important to you might have to care for yourself as well as your diabetes. Think about what keeps you doing the things you love, exactly what are the things that make you from performing it and what in case you do in order to assistance with that. 13. Include healthy carbohydrates in your daily diet. You will also want to avoid diets which are extremely low in carbohydrates. These strenuous diets can deprive the body together with the nutrients it deserves. 14. Keep stress levels low. Stress and depression could cause a diabetic's blood glucose levels in diabetics. Also, you can use breathing exercises to rest, which provide wonderful benefits since you can do them anywhere. 15. Understand that ketoacidosis is the increased acidity in the blood that occurs once you have abnormally high blood glucose. The danger from this is very real, and you will be considered a coma. Symptoms include extreme thirst and confusion. These symptoms are treated through insulin shots and increased hydration. You can prevent ketoacidosis by making sure that blood sugar levels are normal, keeping your blood sugar levels in order, taking insulin, and knowing your treatment methods. 16. Keep your meal schedule consistent. Once you skip or delay meals as being a diabetic, you may trigger your diabetes to fall out of control. When this blood sugar is coupled with higher blood sugar levels, which is typical of type 2 diabetes, there can be a dramatic spike of sugar. 17. Usually have your insulin on your person when traveling. Never examine your insulin kit inside your bags, which are checked. They can be subjected to extreme temperatures, or exposed to dangerous temperatures. 18. Recognize signs of elevated blood glucose levels, hunger, insufficient precise vision and light, and changes in your urination routines. If some of these occur, you must immediately test yourself and administer insulin promptly as needed. Tips. Always take medication for diabetes as described on the label. Since diabetes symptoms can sneak up quickly, it can be of critical importance that you take your medication on the best time and in the right dose, for that it is effective in keeping adverse consequences and side effects of your disease in balance. When you have questions regarding a prescription or its negative effects, it will be discussed by using a doctor, but do not quit taking the medication without his or her approval. Cinnamon can improve the sweetness of some meals without including sugars. There exists some argument about regardless of whether cinnamon can reduce blood sugar levels, but no matter, it's an awesome leaven to add to meals.